Hi everybody, welcome to the WWE Clash of the Champions preview show. This is Scott. This is the Scott Show Wrestling Show. Welcome to it. Normally you're hearing me a lot louder and more boisterous when it comes to TCW Fantasy Wrestling, but I am here to give you guys the preview show for the Clash of Champions coming to you this Sunday night live on pay-per-view, on the network, on any place where you steal pay-per-view. I'm kind of kidding, because if you don't have the network, it's $9.99. Come on. Alright, so we're going to go through the matches. There's only 7 matches on the card. There should be others that are kind of set up, and I'll give you a little insight to my feelings on them. First of all, we start out with Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley. It is a singles match. It says it's for the pre-show. That means there's only 6 matches on the main show. I think Mojo Rawley's going to win here. They turned him heel. They turned him against Zack Ryder. So I think that's interesting, and we'll just have to see where that goes. I think Mojo's going to be pushed up the road a little bit. Maybe he'll face off against Dolph Ziggler next. Or maybe they'll, I don't know, maybe they'll have Mojo and Bobby Roode against Ryder and Ziggler. I have no idea. But we'll see I think I said that wrong, but whatever works. They'll have some kind of weird deal with this. But I am picking Mojo Rawley to win the match. There you go. Alright, and Fandango and Tyler Breeze against the Bludgeon Brothers. I don't see this going very well for Breezango. However, I love Breezango. I hope that they do win, or I hope they do well. I actually hope that the Ascension comes out and does some sort of interference and lets Breezango win. That would be the way that I'd get out of it. But the Bludgeon Brothers, they only got 7-8 tag teams in the whole deal. So they already broke up the Hype Bros. So let's see what happens there. I'm gonna pick the Bludgeon Brothers, but I want to see Breezango win. I'm going to kind of skip around here because the way that they have it on Wikipedia, I don't like it. I'll go with this anyway. So, the next match that's on the list is Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I think that's going to be a little higher up the card than second match. I can totally feel that Owens and Zayn are going to win. I think it's a setup for a big program. And I think it's a shame that you're going to have Shinsuke Nakamura get kind of, kind of pooped out on there. I would love to see Orton take the fall, only because then that means Shinsuke would be looking better for the Royal Rumble. Now, I want to see Shinsuke win the Royal Rumble. I know that they're setting up Roman and Brock on the other side, but if they give Shinsuke the win here, that would solidify him as a major player, and you get the AJ Shinsuke match that we desperately want, and then Owens and Orton and Zayn and Corbin and all of those other guys can fight all day long. Excuse me. Then you have the Usos versus the New Day versus Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable versus Rusev and Aiden English for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. So here's what you have. You have the Usos, which they have been champions for a while. And they've been kind of doing their thing for a while. Then you have the New Day, who are the longest reigning Raw Tag Team Champions of all time. WWE Tag Team Champions of all time. You have Shelton and Chad, which they're a little newer to the game. And then you have Rusev and Aiden English. Now this team right here, Rusev and Aiden English, why are they not champions already? Why, they defeated the Usos, they defeated the New Day. I just say, change the way the game is played, give Rusev and Aiden English the championships. Everybody loved Rusev Day. I'm a fan of Rusev Day. So happy Rusev Day to you. Give them the titles. And then have Shelton and Chad fight the Usos, and the New Day can fight Breezango and or whatever. I really want to see where they're going to go with the writing for this, and I'm interested. So there you go. Natalya versus Charlotte Flair Lumberjill match. First of all, Lumberjills are an interesting deal with all the girls at ringside. I don't really see this match being one that needs a Lumberjill match, except to get all the girls on the card. I think that they should have had a six-woman tag team match with the Riot Squad versus... You could have put Naomi in there, and you could have put Tamina in there, and you could have put... somebody else. And made it halfway... Well, Naomi's in it, so it ain't going to be halfway decent at all. But the Riot Squad could have whooped everybody, and that would have been cool. So we'll just see what happens with that. But I predict Charlotte's going to keep her title, and that'll be fine. Corbin, Rude, Ziggler, triple threat match for the United States Championship. Put it on Bobby Roode and make the United States glorious again. That will be the best catchphrase ever. Make the United States glorious again. So, put it on Bobby Roode. I cannot see putting it on Dolph or Baron. I just say put it on Bobby Roode and let it go. And in the main event match for the WWE Championship, you have the phenomenal one AJ Styles champion against... I had to clear my throat before I get to say this. The modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. I don't know. I have fun with it. Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers. It'll be a very interesting match. I predict AJ will retain. He'll have a good match at the Royal Rumble, and he will face off against Shinsuke at WrestleMania. That's my dream match. I'm hoping they give it to me. If not, give Big E a really big push and give him the title now. So, it's going to be kind of a lackluster pay-per-view. I mean, if people had to pay $40 for this, they probably wouldn't have. And somebody else said that earlier on some podcast I was listening to. I would not pay for this if it was a pay-per-view. But since now we have $10 WWE Network, I'm going to be paying attention. But don't make it so damn predictable next time, WWE. Do something way different. And I understand the Owens and Zayn match is going to be different. But I'm still not that interested. I'm not buying into it. So, I hope that you guys enjoy Clash of Champions. I hope you enjoy my little podcast to talk about it. The Scott Show. As we do the Scott Show podcast every morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. The Scott Show Wake Up Call. And we have awesome shows all week long, including TCW Fantasy Wrestling every Thursday. And every Sunday that's not a WWE pay-per-view. So we will be back on Sunday to talk WWE and all the fantastic things that we can do with what they did at Clash of the Champions. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you here real soon on the Scott Show Podcast.